Alrighty. No, run away! Alright. Still don't know what that is. The trench is not shaking. I'm also not entirely confident that this is the way I'm supposed to be going, especially since this area is not shaking, but you know. It is what it is. Gotta say, I was productive yesterday. All that stuff I was supposed to do on the weekend, well, maybe not all of it, but, you know, some of the more time-consuming parts I did last night. And I am proud of myself. Well, what do you know? Our boat, it's gone. Let's go back. There must be another way out of here. Austin? Man, our boat just keeps getting jacked. Austin, we need to focus. I know a lot's happened. It's overwhelming, but we need to get out of here. You need to go. What? Give us a minute. Alina, listen, Cruller, come. She knows what she's doing. Not you, Edisot. Oh, okay. Austin. Crueller's right, we need to keep moving. No, we don't, Austin. We can stop. You can rest. You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to be weak. You just lost Rudy. I'm not stupid, I know that. We just lost Rudy. Austin, come here. Allie. It's okay. Couldn't save him. Dad was counting on me. He needed me. He wouldn't have failed like this. If it was us, he would have found a way. And now it's not your fault. It is. It's not your fault, Halston. If I was stronger, if we acted more quickly, it's not your fault. Stop saying that. It's not your fault. Allie, I want my dad back. Ellie, I'm gonna see what we can do to get out of here. You guys can stay for a moment. And Austin? Yeah? If you were anything less than who you are, we wouldn't be here. And I'm grateful for you. You've protected us this entire time. Every moment that we've needed you. Every moment that we've needed you, you've been there. But Austin, it's okay to need us too. Thanks, Edisot. I'll be back in a bit. Just hang tight. You didn't go nowhere. You're just chilling right there, man. Thanks for your kindness, Allie. Don't mention it. That's what your big sister is for. Let's find Edisot before he gets us into trouble. And Allie, one more thing. One more thing. Yes, Austin? You're not my sister. Sucker? Are you alright, buddy? Yeah, I am now. Sorry I stalled you guys. It's okay, Austin. Even the toughest persons have their weak moments. Have you guys seen Edisot? Yeah, he went past us looking all around, with that curious look of him. Oh my, I hope he didn't get lost or hurt or... I'm fine. I'm right here. Found a switch. It was hidden. How convenient. Oh gosh, you didn't push it, did you? Of course I did. How can you not see a switch and not push it? Well, if nothing bad happened yet, I'm safe to assume it must have affected something somewhere else around here. Let's go find it. Hopefully, it will help us find a way out of here. There's no switch there, Edisot. Okay, fine. It is your fault. Yeah. Gotta do that reverse psychology sometimes. Alright, so this was the only place that did nothing. Nothing as far as I know, anyways. I remember this one. I think it's this. Oh. Actually, out of curiosity. Okay. Well, oh no. Oh no. Really, like, this Leanne spell is optional as far as I know, so, like, how are we supposed to protect themselves from that? This is new. Maybe this is the site of worship, a religious shrine. Right, and that one was Frankenmonk. Well, the architecture is familiar. Yeah, you're right. Wait, Cleoneo. Where? No, that's where we've seen this before. Cleoneo's base looked similar to this. Yeah, I guess, but why hide a section of his base out here? Maybe it's a safety measure, just in case it all hit the fan. Wait a second. Assume for a minute the base was occupied, or for whatever reason Cleoneo had to flee. Where would he run to? He'd be just as trapped as we are. Unless he had another method of transporting himself back to Point Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, we found our way home. Not quite, we still don't know how to use it. Remember the dust Oracle gave us? He told us to use it if we wanted to see him. It's worth a shot. Come on, oh man, you're not gonna let me leave, huh? There's that one spot that I didn't go to. Suckers. What does the dust look like? Not sure. Only one way to find out. Wait, look on the bag. There, on the bag. No, not. Just give it to me. Hey, what are you so excited about? This look familiar? Innocent holds the bag for the group to see. There are symbols on the bag matching the symbols on the transporter. How? I don't understand. Why would they match? No, he's not. He can't be involved in all this. That son of a... Austin, child, don't jump to conclusions. Oh, so this is a coincidence? We're not saying that, but there might be more to the story then. I'll kill him. I swear it, I'll slit his throat the moment I see him. Austin, honey, just hold on. Look, regardless of Oracle's involvement here, we do need to get home, and he doesn't know what we know. If we decide to confront him, we'll have the advantage. Right, let's handle one thing at a time. Spread the dust into the air. Who dares? Holy crap. Children, forgive my rudeness. You know, a dragon? Aren't we full of surprises? Masa, this is Kruller and Zellini. I take it these ill-mannered apes are friends of yours. Sadly, yes. Hey, this might be a stupid question, but how exactly is this thing gonna help us get home? Thing? He's gonna give us a ride, assuming you stop insulting her. Sorry, my apologies, ma'am. Well, children, you know I would never leave you stranded. You may climb aboard. In so many years, and so many tears. This is so cool. Please don't put your hands there. And here we are. I'm gonna kill him. Halt. Well, it seems we have all misplaced our manners. We need to see Oracle. If you wish to see Master Oracle, then I suggest you wait until... Masa, please, not now. We need to see Oracle immediately. Sweet age. Alina, child, you look troubled. What's the matter? Austin, what's wrong? Can it wait? It's been a long day, and what we really need is a moment's rest. Aye, please. Of course, I'll show you to your quarters. Children, Oracle's in his study. The door's usually unlocked, so you can let yourselves in. I was wondering how long it would take before you dropped by. The society tasked you to follow us. Yes, under false pretenses, if that's a consolation. It helps. Alina, had I known, I would not have done anything to harm you or your friends. Starting to believe that's true. Really. You helped us back there, put your own life at risk. Plus, I'm just tired. I don't have the strength to argue with you anymore. You know, I often forget how young you are. Your wisdom exceeds your age. I don't know about that. Lately I feel like a little girl. I just want to go home, wake up in my bed, spend the day with Austin and Edisant. I miss my mom. Heck, I even miss my dad. That's understandable. So what about Cruller? What about him? You know, you and Cruller. Ah, Cruller and I? Are you kidding me? Well, I guess I owe an apology for being so mean towards you. It was mostly out of jealousy to see you and Cruller so close, but if you say there's nothing between you, you're much more of my type than him. Come here, girl. Wait. Everyone needs a hug once in a while. Just a hug. Smell really bad. I've been on the road for weeks. I know, but seriously, I don't think a healthy woman can make that kind of smell. Look, go find Hostin. See how he's holding up. Only if you promise to bathe. Out. Bucko. Yeah, I found Hostin. Alright. Let's go talk to the penguins. Look at that, a penguin. It's probably a minigame there. This box is suspicious. I just noticed that my radar is gone. That's even more suspicious. Did I go down here last time? Pretty sure I did. Oh yeah, I remember, because I saw this book and I was like, oh, that's totally a book sticking out, I can get that. And then, you know, I failed miserably. And then I went to all these bookshelves. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. But I did not mess around with these bookshelves, as far as I know. I'm gonna kill him. Come in, children. Alston, it's been far too long. It's Austin. Yes, of course. What can I do for you all? The way his glove looks, it's covered by the text, but it kind of looks like he has, you know, like 7 fingers or something. Listen to me, you intellectually atrophied quack. I've got questions for you. Questions that, if not answered to my satisfaction, will end in you losing more than... Alina and Etta saw to enter the room. Austin. Wait, Austin, calm down. Quiet, both of you. You understand me. I'm not in the mood to play games, and if you don't answer me, I'm going to split you open. My God, Austin, listen to yourself. Child, I'm an open book, but if you do not release me, I will demonstrate the extent of my power, and I assure you, your friends will be escorting you out of my home in shifts. Now. What have you got to do with Pier Solar? Everything. Well, that was easy. Edisant, get ready. Edisant, Alina, it is in your best interest to calm down. Well now, it's clear we both have stories to tell. I suggest you return to my dining room. I'll have Masa fix us something, and we can put this unpleasant affair behind us. I'm afraid that wasn't a request. With me in the dining room. don't care if... Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. Oh, I have my radar back. Let me just walk around a little bit. Let this radar, you know, detect any other treasure chests that I may have missed. See? One over there. Oh. How did you know I was gonna go this way? Austin, there you are. Everything okay? Forget it, Crueler. Let's go to the dinner room. Think it will be all clear after that. Sure thing, I'm starving. Me too. Why am I not surprised? Hey, I'm starving too. Oh. See, you know, it's times like these where it's like, ooh, I found something. And then it's a suckle fu potion? You know, come on, man. I don't feel rewarded for that. Hey, Aramil. Now, children, enlighten me what has happened. The team tells the whole story. Right, I wasn't as honest with you as I should have been. Truth be told, I haven't been as honest I should have been my whole life. I can only imagine you believe me to be a part of the machine you found. This is as it should be. My sins are something that I cannot outrun. Oracle? Ruler, grant me that which I do not deserve. Allow me to speak. Okay. Austin's observation was an accurate one. He accused me of participating in the development of Pier Solar. It is an accusation that I have denied for the last time. What? Please. First of all, yes, I am one of those responsible for the Pier Solar project, but believe me when I say tyranny was not part of my design. My ambitions for the project were born of benevolence. Though I concur it was more of a benevolent... oh my gosh, there's a proper way to pronounce this, and it's not autocracy, I'm pretty sure. Autocracy, I think is the correct pronunciation. And now I see the error in that design, for in the presence of absolute power, all benevolence crumbles. And so it was for our project. Stop, get to the point, Austin. A machine. Pier Solar is a machine with power only the most brilliant of minds can grasp. Since we haven't much time, consider this. The universe is a collection of millions of random events, all occurring simultaneously, all in tandem with one another. At the best of times, it produces the most incredible phenomena: oxygen, carbon, life. At the worst of times, disease, death, ourselves. At the worst of times, ourselves. How delightfully optimistic. But what if you could reach inside the universe? That's what Pier Solar did. It allowed us to see inside this grand machine, and like a surgeon, remove that which was making it sick. We tried it on smaller universes, creating, shaping, and collapsing them over and over again. The results were remarkable. We created organisms, life, but it was life, perfected, no aging, no death. But even in its most minute form, Pier Solar could harness unimaginable energy. We could make the most complex machinery run on nothing itself. The need for any consumable resource for anything was gone, vanished in the puff of a single idea. This was going to be our parting gift to humanity, an Eden, paradise regained. That's impossible. You're right, it was. We are products of this universe, after all, not the one... we were building, and so our opinions differed. A legend, the Goemon told us about the War of the Architects. Impossible. It's just a legend. 3 architects discover the door to paradise. They begin fighting over who gets to be the first to step inside. They spend so much time battling that the door closes and locks forever. It's an amusing take on real history, to be sure, and not particularly unfaithful to what really happened. In the process of developing Pier Solar, we of course took advantage of the power it gave us. We became stronger, lived longer. We were able to do things, well, things that we shouldn't have done. My colleagues, Clybo and Bethina, back in Regia, the writing on the wall. Impressive deduction. Yes, Clybo and Bethina were their names. Fortunately, Clybo was on my side. We wished to use the power of Pier Solar to fix the problems in our universe, cure disease, create renewable energy. And Bethina? We thought that our plans were merely patchwork, and that any true Eden would require a god, someone to watch and plan and ensure that human beings, well, stopped being human. And I imagined the god was to be a goddess. Correct. We fought away from here with the powers that Pier Solar gave us. Our own war, more horrific than anything seen in this world, raged behind the curtain. The result was devastating. Not only was Pier Solar destroyed, but Bethina was killed, or at least that was our assumption. Clybo and I agreed to destroy the plans and to abandon the project, though Clybo created one last universe, one for himself. I, however, well, I was going to have to be human after all. Hold on. That legend is centuries old. That would make you, well, into retirement. We found the Fountain of Youth. Not immortal per se, but certainly near enough to that lofty ideal. My dad, he said the society was looking for the compass that led us to you. The Goemon were Bethina's creation, an attempt to create an army of followers. She used them well, and we killed many during the war, but they were simple creatures, innocent. They knew not what they did. Of course, we couldn't contain Pier Solar's existence. It drifted down to the general public, and the Goemon were part of everyday life. We had only one choice. We erased as many memories as possible, as much evidence as possible, but it seems the story remained in some people's hearts. That's the only explanation for the legend's existence. And the Goemon were driven out. With no one able to remember where they came from, the people gave way to fear and hatred and drove the Goemon out. But that still doesn't explain. I was not as optimistic as Clybo. I didn't believe in Bethina's death as readily as he. In the event of her return, the compass would lead the Goemon here to safety and hopefully limit her power. The society must have discovered the compass and guessed its importance. Your father was sent to monitor the society. We weren't sure of their motives, but eventually they won your father's trust. My guess is they intended to wipe out the Goemon and look for the compass in the rubble. You hired my father to keep tabs on the society's actions. It was there he met you, Crueler, and to be honest, we weren't sure whether we should trust you either. Hey. She lives, like us, though her extended hibernation suggests to me that she's considerably weaker than she once was. This is something you should all be thankful for, and now it seems she is attempting to rebuild the device, and this Cleo Neal is helping her. But Pier Solar was destroyed when the castle collapsed, and if the plans are gone, then they are irrelevant. Her intellect was unsurpassed. Without the help of Pier Solar, now her memory has no end. The plans exist within her. You saw elements of my own design on Cleo Neal's transporter. I don't doubt that was a message. She was taunting me, and we can assume that the prototype has already been finished. then it's too late. It is not. There was a failsafe built into the original, 3 crystals, all of which need to be used in order to activate the device. And that's what she was talking about when we found Rudy. The last 3 things missing to complete the machine were these crystals. So we destroy the crystals? Absolutely not. They are your insurance. You need them to stop Pier Solar from activating, in the event that a Plan A fails, that is. And Plan A is must destroy Bethina. And how do we know it's not you we should destroy? We should be more concerned with the situation at hand. Which one is that? That we're okay with murder and just trying to figure out who's worthy of it? No time to discuss this further. If I sought the power of Pier Solar, I certainly wouldn't be revealing this all to you now. Enough! Arcole's right. He's explained himself, and it is clear that Pier Solar can't be rebuilt. No one wants her dead more than me. I want to make her pay for what she did to my dad. But we are not murderers. Whatever Arcole's motive is in killing Bethina is his own. We'll find the crystals and prevent the machine from being used. And then we'll destroy it. We can bring Bethina to justice alive. That's right, Hostin. Child, your virtue is admirable, but your wisdom is not nearly as developed. And before we take this any further, there is something else. Hostin, Alina, Edisant, it is your right to know. The 3 architects, Clybo, Bethina, and I, you are completely linked to us, much more than you could ever imagine. What are you saying? I assume this hasn't yet crossed your minds, but all of the resemblance the 3 of you have in common with one of us, those were not just a vain coincidence. Yes, go on. You children are the heritage. All 3 of you descend from the architects. What? Hostin, your blood is the same blood that flowed in Clybo's veins. Your spirit of leadership reminds me of him. Clybo was a man with determination. What? That's insane. What about Cleo Neo? Is true? I guess, is it true? Is he my brother? My father said so, but it is absurd. My dad and Bethina? Yes, Hostin, your father did not lie to you. Cleo Neo is your blood brother, the son Rudy never met. But Bethina is not Cleo Neo's real mother. She uses him. She is interested in his heritage, just like you, Hostin. Cleo Neo comes from Clybo. Adopting him was her way to hold to Clybo's generation. She never told Cleo Neo the truth. He is blind, and I'm afraid he's helpless. Despite the miserable relationship I've always had with Murto, I guess I'm lucky. My life could have been much worse. Alina, your ancestor clearly carries strong genes. Have you wondered why you were able to interact with ancient portals and artifacts? You look like her when she was young. No, it can't be. Bethina? Bethina is my ancestor? After all my life secretly dwelling on my real family, that's the future. That's what the future has done for me? Bethina? Very sorry you feel this way, Alina. I know you have reasons to do so. However, Bethina used to be a different creature. She was kind and brave. Believe it or not, she had a compassionate heart besides her bright intelligence. She was deceived by the idea of power. I can see the traits you've inherited from Bethina were only her virtues, unlike Cleo Neo, who, although does not carry Bethina's blood, turned into her blind follower. Wait a moment. Oracle, so does that mean that you and we are part of the same family lineage? Yes, Edisant. I never thought I'd ever say this to anyone, but I'm glad. Wow, that was unexpectedly odd. However, I'm glad as well. At least someone is capable of understanding my passion for gadgets and screws and inventions and your weird taste for mascot names. I hope this compensates my connivance with the past. At least I think that's what that word is. I hope you understand I had my reasons to be negligent before, but that is now also part of the past. Just lost my father. I couldn't do anything to save him, but to simply set out on a quest to kill Bethina. I won't betray his memory by being anything less than the person he would want me to be. What we need to do is find a way to neutralize Pier Solar that will end the source of her power. Austin. Agreed, Austin. This device is obviously dangerous, but we have to be cautious. Arcole? Yes? We need the crystals. I do not have them. I've entrusted mine to Sarit, a friend, an intern, if you will. There were a couple that assisted us in the project. I brought him with me when I abandoned that other world. He's rather reclusive, though, and eccentric. You'll find him on an island nearby. He's a true friend, I assure you. It's safe there. I'll send him word that you're coming. You're not coming with us? No. Before Pier Solar was destroyed, Bethina crafted her own dimension. I imagine that it still exists, and it's likely it remains her base of operation. We'll need a modus of travel. I'll begin its construction. Bring my crystal back to me. We will find the second one with Klybo. And where is he? Nowhere accessible by modern vehicles. Another dimension. One of his own. We'll go there together. I'm sure he'll assist us. There, we can find the second, for it is entrusted to him. So, how do we get to this island? Masa can help you with that. However, I'll need the young one's help. Me? Yes, you. You underestimate your brilliance, child, and if we want this to happen quickly, I'll need an extra pair of hands. Okay. Come now, we have no time to waste. Masa, please make the preparatives for their trip. Certainly. Just removed my gathering party member. Circus. Can I do this now? Alright, no time to play with the penguin. Alrighty, I don't remember what Edisot had. I can probably say that I do not have his equipment here. Another adventure. You must be pretty excited, huh? Are you ready? Oh, I wanted to say before I did this. It's very, very interesting to go down the line of, Arcole is the, I guess, ancestor of Edisot. So it's like Edisot is looking at, you know, like 100 times great grandfather, or maybe 1,000 times great grandfather, or something like that. You know, it's kind of strange when you think about it like that. A little strange. You said this island was nearby. Well, that was an adventure. I'm never going to get used to that. Hey, at least you stopped throwing up. Eventually. I'd appreciate it if we spent less time making fun of me and more time completing our mission. I'm with Crueler. Let's go visit our little recluse here. Agreed. I think we're quickly running out of time, and our boy's house should be straight ahead. I think there might be a dungeon involved. You mean straight ahead through that densely packed and dangerous-looking jungle? Yeah, you think Oracle would have mentioned that. Apparently, the senile old man act has some truth to it. Regardless, we have to go in. Alright, let's go. You can take me to his house directly? Can't be of much help, so I'll wait for you here. All I can do for now is offer my healing breath. Hey! That's helpful. That's right here. I was hoping this would be the incorrect way. Looks like I might be right on that. Maybe I'm wrong with that. This doesn't look like a jungle to me. Oh, looks a little bit more like a jungle now. This just looks like a marble quarry or something. The healing breath smells like garlic. Garlic is delicious, by the way. I could go for some garlic. How come nobody has made a garlic taco? You know, maybe not necessarily like the meat is garlic, although, you know, maybe you could do something like that. But what about like a garlic infused? You know, like they have garlic fries. We can have garlic topping taco. Sounds wonderful. Actually contemplating your dinner right now, including using a garlic sauce you have. You go for a garlic fragrant healing breath as the taco topping. What could go wrong? It's probably not used because in Mexican and or Spanish and or Latin American cuisine, garlic is probably not one of the top ingredients on the list. That would be my guess anyway. So weird not having Edessa in the party right now. Lots of garlic, white wine, a touch of dark soy sauce, pork stock, and salt to taste. Add corn flour to thicken. Brilliant gravy for anything. Okay. Ooh, that kind of hits hard. Turtle's licking that egg. Are you sure it was a tongue? It could have been like a gum appendage or something. You never know. Add some water for volume. I've never been much of a gravy person. You know, when I'm eating mashed potatoes, gravy is you know, normally one of those things that seems to be attached to mashed potatoes. But I don't know. I'd rather have like salt on my mashed potatoes than gravy. Or if I have gravy, it's like a little bit of gravy. I ain't big on the gravy. Oh, so yesterday I went on the fried chicken expedition. And by expedition I mean I Googled places near me, and you know, there's not a whole lot of fried chicken places near me. Which is probably not to anybody's surprise. I admit I'm a little disappointed. There was one place, but I don't think I had the time yesterday to go there, so I didn't do it. But maybe next time. Everyone here is having something garlic flavored today. You're welcome. I won't be having any garlic flavored tacos. Well, you know what? I haven't made my own tacos in a while. You know, maybe I can maybe I can invent myself a new type of taco. You know, this reminds me, I was cooking some steak, like flat meat steak or whatever, a while back, and I was gonna mix it with something, but it turns out that the pan that I had to cook the steak in was too small to cook all the steak, so I had to do it in batches, and it took me like 2 hours to cook all the steak. And as I was cooking the steak, I was eating the steak. So by the time I was done cooking all the steak, I had this like really small portion of steak. And yeah, it was just so tasty. I couldn't stop. That's what happens when I'm cooking. Sometimes I just cook something that's too tasty. Oh, I think Edisot had the start with start with one gather item. I think that's what he had. Trying to figure out what this area's music is supposed to represent. The shake sound. It's supposed to be insects. Feet shuffling. I don't remember the shake sound. I have no idea what you talking about. If you live in the UK, gravy becomes a mandatory part of life. Vines brushing against you as you travel the dense jungle. Your chicken journey continues as you found packs of garlic butter chicken Kievs for I still don't know that symbol. Is that a euro? It kind of looks like an E, so it's probably a euro. Oh, that's the euro? That one looks like an E too. Come on, man. Regarding steak, your housemate used to cook a steak whilst cooking dinner. He'd eat the steak as pre-dinner. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, talk about getting disrespected right there. All right, you can spend 60 mana to presumably cure poison, which is the most insane thing I know. It's a pound? Okay. Here in America, the only pounds we have are the fat globules on our bodies or the amount of food that we're ordering. Which I guess could also translate to money, but you know. I will keep forgetting it. My familiarity with the currencies of other countries is going to be one of my downfalls for sure. You know, just like the whole quid and pence thing or something like that. You know, I still remember that. You know, quid is like a buck. Pence is like cents. But, you know, I'll forget that someday. Classic Axelrod not listening to music. Hold on. This narrative is completely incorrect. Just yesterday, I was talking about how fantastic the music has been for me, and how when I get around to listening to this soundtrack, I need to remix at least 4 tracks to consider myself accomplished. I listen to music. Don't listen to this Crayson propaganda. My goodness. You already remember the same thing coming up at least 3 times. I don't remember those times. Isn't my mind a wonderful thing? It's funny because my stream preview died, and I was just like, am I streaming? It's funny to me because one could probably clip instances of me like asking a question, and then one could clip me asking that same question months later, and it could just be an issue from there. Just like, look how many times you've asked this question. What is wrong with you? To which I would say, my memory. You know, maybe I have a condition or something. Maybe I have a brain tumor or cancer or something. You know, constricts the memory globules. You remember me telling the quid story from another streamer last time? Yeah. I had asked the quid question to Ghost BTS, because Ghost BTS is the only person, or the only streamer that I watch who regularly talks, or like regularly mentions, I mean not regularly, but like I've heard Ghost BTS mention quid a bunch of times. And so it was very easy for me to make the association of, oh, I can ask this question that has been on my mind for a decent amount of time to Ghost BTS, because Ghost BTS knows exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's because I've been alive for thousands of years? Well, I mean, that goes without saying. You know, just like Oracle in this game, you know, his memory's failing him a little bit for being alive for so long, you know, it happens with me too. Wait, what? Axel's been streaming since before time itself. It's been a long time. The number off the top of my head is not, you know, it's been so long, but I think I'm on year 8 right now. I think. As that one song goes, it's been a while. I don't know why I healed with her, and then it's like a waste. Oh yeah, just run away. Deny me the already low amount of experience that I'm getting. What kind of bird is that? Bird sounds like it's being choked to death or something. Sucks. It is a long while. A long while. It's not as long as other people in the genre. There are some people that have been streaming since streaming started. Those people are crazy. I mean, oh, you know, I forgot to save and mark. Hopefully, we'll do that after this battle, I guess. Ice Blast. Love for you to stop using that move. Hey, she's getting 10 back now. Hey. Aren't you dead? Stop using that move. Alright, let's mark.